Good Wednesday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful start to another beautiful summer day. We're praying for all the families, survivors of those from 18 years ago, 9/11. You remember where you were if you were alive. And we are just praying and we're remembering all of those who have been hit and devastated by life's tribulations and life's trials, deep waters. And continually praying for those in Bahamas and gun violence. We have so much to pray for. And that's why it's so important for us to be in the right place at the right time. And this has something to do with today's chapter, which coincides with the date, 2Samuel 11. Very familiar stories, probably one of the top 3 in the Bible in the Old Testament, right? When King David was not in his appointed, assigned place, right? We know in the springtime, that's when kings were to go to battle. But David wasn't there, and it says that he tarried still at Jerusalem. Are we tarrying in the wrong place? Are we to be at an assigned place, but maybe we are late? Maybe we're punching in late. I know I had to punch in like 20 minutes. But are we in our designated location where we're most needed? Or are we just dilly-dallying and saying like, well, you know what, they can handle it over there? I know I had to be reminded, Michelle, I need you here, right? And I was like, oh, well, I thought I need you here. And Johnny, we need you there. Well, David wasn't in battle, and that's when everything opened up, right? The opportunities. He looking at a beautiful woman, lusted. We know the story. And he strategized and was deceptive as far as putting the woman's husband in the front line. At first, he wanted to get the man drunk. He sent him gifts. It didn't work. Now, I was just so taken back by Uriah, talking about someone who's in the right place, but goes over and beyond, right? When David sent him to depart from the house and gave him meat from the king, Uriah, the husband, the warrior, slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants and said, there's no way that I could go down to my house and there are people, out working and, out in the field. Camest thou not from thy journey? Why then didst thou not go down into thy house? And then Uriah said, no, my Lord, how can I go to my house and lie with my wife and eat and drink? I have a work to do. We all have a work to do. And Uriah, like I said, was sent in a front location, in the front line, so that he could be, killed. And probably with his character, he didn't even complain, because I'm sure he probably knew that Joab, sent him to a location that was kind of bogus. Like, what are you doing? Don't you know that this, they can shoot from the rooftops? But Uriah still went. Uriah into a place where he knew that valiant men were, verse 16. He was being set up, but he still was faithful. The Lord wants us faithful in our assignment, even if we're being set up, because whether we live, whether we die, is all unto the Lord. We trust him, our beginning and the end. And that has something to do with Psalm 71:18. This is our mission. I know this is my mission. Now, also when I am old and gray-headed, O God, forsake me not, until I have shown thy strength to this present generation. Those who are living, the young people who are coming up, we have to pass the baton to them. And not only to show your strength, but thy power to everyone that is to come. Why? Because in verse 17, O God, Psalm 71:17, thou hast taught me from my youth. You gave me a chance. You exposed yourself to me. And hitherto, now, from this day forward, have I declared thy wondrous works. And I want to do that for the rest of my life. The Lord gave my personality to be open, to be bold to, not be offended, not be embarrassed. And that's why I get on here day and night, because I want to declare the works of the Lord. And sometimes I might look crazy. Sometimes I might look tired. I don't care. I want to declare the works. And I know you want to do the same thing. Let my mouth, in verse 18, be filled with thy praise and with all thy honor all the day. Let my eyes be filled with praise. Let my heart be filled with praise. And then when we do that, when it's full, we don't have any room to set any wicked thing before our eyes. We're not going to be dawdling on stupid stuff, right? And that's in Psalms 101. We will walk within our house with a perfect heart. We will not set anything vile before our eyes because we don't have time. We're doing the work of the Lord. And I know you're doing the same. Let's have a wonderful day, basking in the Lord's faithfulness, enjoy his riches, and put our trust totally in him. And remember those who are suffering. Enjoy.